Hi everyone, welcome to Her Strength. I'm Coach Beck and today we are going to do a workout. As always, you need a body length of space and I have some dumbbells here, a band, sliders, skipping rope and a water bottle. Okay, so if you don't have sliders, you can use some kitchen cloths or some socks. Get fancy with it. We're going to be doing a reverse lunge with those sliders or socks. So with that moment in time on the main set, just take your shoes off if you don't have the sliders. Bands, good to have. If you don't have, that's totally fine. Skipping rope, if you don't have one, you can just pretend. Okay, you can just pretend. But we are going to get hot and sweaty today in all the right ways to make you a stronger runner. We will start by doing mobility and then we'll get into our activation and then our main set and then our cool down. Okay, so I don't have a mat today, but if you do have one, you can start at the end of your mat. We are going to do a walk out around the world stretch to get started, but before we do that, you know that I always like to breathe with you. So let's get our hands on our belly and really focus about getting the breath into our belly today. Okay, so in through your nose for me and exhale through the mouth. I really want to hear it. Let's go 3 breaths. Today we're going to focus on how much you can inhale for. So see if you can get up to 7 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Hinge your hips. Let's get those hands down to the floor. We're going to walk the body out today. So we're walking the body out. We're going to pop our right foot next to our right hand. Seesaw for me. So move forward and then back. As always, you can pop that back knee down if you need to, just you won't do the seesaw. Seesaw, forward and back. That right elbow is going to go down and then you're going to turn that right hand up. Okay, eyes following that hand. Right hand goes down, knee goes into the elbow on that right side, and knee goes into the armpit on that right side, and then the left hand goes up. Okay, eyes follow the hands. Left hand's going to come back, right foot back down to the ground, right foot goes back to left, walk the hands all the way up to the feet, roll the body up, and go back down again, and then hinge down, hands to the floor, walk the body out to high plank position. Left foot is now going to come next to left hand. Left elbow comes down. Left arm comes up. Thoracic rotation on that left side. Hold it for as long as you need and then bring that left hand back down. Knee into the armpit here and open up on that right side. So that right hand goes up into the air. Eyes follow. Then the right hand comes back down. Left foot goes back to meet the right and then you walk your body all the way up again. Okay, and one more time each side. Walk the body out. Right foot next to right hand. Right elbow drops down. Turn up to that bent knee. See how far you can twist those hips. Push them all the way out if you can. Right hand down, left arm up. Remember, you can always pop that back knee down if you need to, depending on how tight your hips are from running. Left hand goes down, right foot goes back, walk the body all the way up, stretch the hamstrings, roll your spine up, roll the shoulders out. Hinge back down to the floor, walk those hands out. Left side now, left foot comes forward, left elbow comes down, and turn it up. Rotate, push this hip out if you can. Get funky with it. Left hand goes down, knee in that armpit, right arm goes up. Right hand goes down. Left foot comes back, go up into a down dog for me and just pedal out here.
You know I like to dance the hips before we get moving and grooving. And then keep walking the hands to your toes. Roll the body up. Nice work. Roll the shoulders back. We are now going to grab the inside of our right foot. I'll just turn to face the camera. Okay. Cradle hug. Left to right foot. Okay. Alternating between left to right. Whew. Yes, they might be a little tight. And yes, I am challenging you by standing on one foot. So don't think that that's not on purpose. Okay, keep going left to right. Two more, one more each side. Other side. Nice, just change that to a quad flick. So quad flick on the right side. We're gonna go 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so right arm up, grab your foot where your laces are. Really stretch that leg all the way down, so knees driving to the floor, and then flick the leg out. Okay, try and hold your balance. 2, 3, nice. One more hamstring stretch. So Tin Man, you're gonna come forward, step your left foot forward, left arm comes forward, meets the right foot. Okay, step it forward, come back. Step it forward, come back. 3 more. 1, 2, last one, 3. Nice, swap it over, so right foot goes forward this time. Cartwheel the arm around. 1. Oh yeah, that right side's a little harder than the left. 2, 3. Don't worry, we are going to get uncomfortable today with our stability drills. 1 more. Good job. All right, now we are going to warm the body up a little bit more by introducing our skipping rope. So the skipping rope is really good, especially for our trail runners, by allowing those stability muscles all through the little feet muscles and the lower leg muscles to switch on. It also gives us good cadence. Okay, so let's start skipping. If you remember, if you don't have a skipping rope, you can pretend. So I pretty much want you on the balls of your feet, giving me a little bit of a dance here. Yes, we're gonna increase that blood circulation, get your heart pumping a little bit more, but it's also about getting you used to being on the forefoot, okay? And you can feel straight away that your calves start to switch on. We want you to be nice and strong in your feet and your lower legs. Okay, so we have 2 minutes here on the clock. With the cadence, you can mess up like that. That's always gonna happen. But with the cadence, I want you to try and think 160 cadence, okay? Good job. Go on one side. You might hop on one side, hop on the right side. We have 1 minute left here. You might get funky with it. High knees. If you stop or trip up, just get back into it, just like you would in any other run or movement. Nice work. High knees if you can. Go back to that fast movement. Double unders if you want to get funky with it. 20 seconds. Good job. I like to do this a couple of times a week with my warm-ups just to strengthen up my ankles and lower leg muscles. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now that your heart rate is up, you can grab a quick drink if you need to, but we're going to go into our traveling activation drills. Okay, do you feel your calves switching on after the skipping and like your feet are starting to really engage and contract those little tiny foot muscles? Step into your band for me. I have the thick one today, lucky me. If you have the Her bands, please put the thick band on. And if you have another band, then you probably should get a her band, because we always want to represent, right? Okay, so we're starting with a crab move. Okay, so that means that we're going to do what a crab does and walk laterally. All right, so down into a squat position. I'm just going to show you how low you need to get. So this is how low I want you. Shoulders back and down, nice and low, feet are hip width apart. All right, this movement, your spine needs to be nice and straight. You can pop your hands on your hips, or you can pray with me, or whatever you like. We need to move laterally. So you're going to step the left foot out nice and wide without drawing the knees in. You want to press against the band, and then bring that right foot in to meet the left. Okay, out, drag the right foot. So we are going 4 steps to the left, 3, 4, and then we're going to go back to the right for 4. Stay low. 1, don't cheat. We want to always go nice and low here. 3, last one, 4. And guess what? Back again, don't go up. We're doing 3 laps here. 2, 3. You'll start to feel that your glute medians are switching on. Something that we want to be strong to reduce the risk of injury when running. Okay, so we're all doing, every movement today is for a purpose, just like every running exercise and workout that we do. Last lap, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, hello glutes, 3, 4, nice work. Now you can hop up, shake it out a little bit. Okay, move those sliders to the left. Now we are going to go down in that same squat position, and we're really going to move forward. So we're going to move forwards and then backwards. All right, so when we move forwards, we want to start with our feet hip width apart, shoulders back and down, hinge from the hips. All right, step out with that left foot, meet the right toe is going to come in to meet the arch, and then step out to the right. Okay, so I'm trying to move away from the midline of the body every time I move out. Okay, staying nice and low. 4 steps forward, 4 steps back. Okay, when you're reversing, you will find that your hamstrings will start to switch on. Okay, 3 laps. 2, 3, 4, nice. 1, 2, stay low. 3, 4, last one, last lap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello glutes. If you didn't feel that, you needed to get lower, because I felt that. Okay, let's go into a star jump, okay, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. So good. Okay, take that band off for me. You're now going back into that skipping rope for 1 minute, and we're going to do those activation drills one more time. All right, so grab that skipping rope or your pretend skipping rope. We have 1 minute on the clock, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember what you're focusing on here. Getting up onto your forefoot on both feet. Try and go a little faster this time. And if you really want to take it seriously, you can count how many steps you take in that 1 minute. Nice. Go higher in the knees. Faster loops. Tell you what, skipping rope, jumping rope just makes me feel like a kid. And I'm not mad about it. 30 seconds. Heart rate's coming up. Can you do the whole minute without messing up? 15 seconds. Higher knees. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Drop that rope down.
Grab that band. Pop the band on. Remember, we started with those crab walks, okay? Pop the band up. 3 laps of the crab walks, and then going into the forward and then reverse. 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back and down. Keep that core on. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. 1. Stay low. 2. Core should be on. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Go at your own pace here. It's not about speed. It's about control. It's about trying to talk to your muscles. You can communicate with them. Really switch them on. Last one. Lovely. Okay, forward facing. Are we ready? Squat down nice and low. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Forward for 4. 3, 4, nice. Reverse for 4. That's 1 lap. And reverse. I think I'm going to ask a question in the Facebook group of who's praying and who's putting their hands on their hips. I think I always end with praying because I'm like, come on, we're nearly there. The glutes are burning. 1 more lap, let's go. Forward, 2, 3, 4. Reverse it for 4, 2, 3, 4. Nice work. Star jumps. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out. Arms and legs together on the balls of your feet. Testing out those toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Pop that band off. Grab a drink. I'm now going to talk to you about the Mainset. And if this is your first time doing this workout, you're probably like, Mainset, we're already 17 minutes in. But that's what it takes. It takes time to warm the body up to really execute the Mainset, just like our running workouts. So it takes you about 15 to 20 minutes to warm up, and then you can execute the purpose, okay? So the purpose of today is going to challenge you a little bit with the single leg movements of a deadlift. It's going to be 4 movements, and we're going to do it for 45 seconds on and for 15 seconds off, okay? With the deadlift, we're actually going to go 30 and 30. So we'll go 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other side. So you're actually going the full minute, and then we'll go straight into the next exercise. So we have a single leg deadlift into a sliding reverse lunge. Okay, so I'll show you those 2 first. So single leg deadlift, shoulders back and down, just like we did in the first block. We're balancing on that one leg. So micro bend in that left knee. Shoulders are back and down, core's on. And what you're going to do is hinge from the hips. But this time we're going to lift, left arm's going to come out, and that right hand is going to go down below the knee and then coming up into a knee drive. Okay, so single leg deadlift, you're actually stretching those hamstrings as you go down, and then really whip that knee up to hip height. Okay, so 30 seconds on one side and 30 seconds on the other side. With the reverse sliding lunge, you're going to pop your foot on the slider, or if you don't have a slider, you're going to grab some kitchen cloths or do this in your socks. Okay, shoulders back and down. Reverse, so you hinge from the hips, kick that foot, right leg all the way back, bend the knee all the way down, driving through your heel. Switch on that left glute and whip it up. So 30 seconds by going down and then whip it up on one side, 30 seconds on the other side.
Okay, let's start with those 2 movements, and then I'll give you the other 2 as we go through. For the start, we're going to do this with no weight, but if you have done these movements before and you feel confident, especially if you've done the 21.1 program, you can do these starting with weight. We're going to get started in 10 seconds, so just give you 10 seconds to get it together, and then we'll go. All right, you ready? 3, 2, left leg's going to stay on the ground. 1, let's go. 30 seconds each side. Micro bend in that left leg. Let's hinge down as far as you can, and then drive that knee forward. Okay, you are going to be uncomfortable here with the balance, but that's okay. That's why we do it, because running is just a balancing act from left to right foot. Okay, we need to make sure that we keep teaching the body to load on left to right. Nice, drive that knee all the way up, feel the stretch. Make sure that your shoulders are back and down. Last one, switch it over. So right leg now, 30 seconds. Micro bend in the knee, hinging from the hips, shoulders back and down. Left arm is going to come forward, left leg goes back, driving up into the knee drive. If the knee drive is too much for you today, you can just stop here. So stop with the toe next to the arch on the right side and stay here. Do what makes you feel comfortable. But we have 10 seconds to go. 1, 2, I'm going to see if I can do 4 in that 10 seconds. Nice, last one, 3, 2, and 1. Let's grab those sliders, okay? So grab the sliders, we're gonna put the slider underneath the right foot, and we're gonna go into a reverse lunge. All right, shoulders back and down, core on, hands on hips if you like. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Reverse it back, whip it forward. So don't go too far back that you can't get up, but you want to test your limits. And maybe every time you go down, you get just slightly a little bit lower. Those legs. Nice. You bring your arms into it as well. Bring them forward and then you whip it back. Whip it forward and then whip your arms back like that. 5 seconds. 3, 2, last lunge. 1, nice. Other side. Shake the legs out if you need to. All right, 3, 2, 1. Slider goes back, nice and slow and controlled. Whip it forward. So think about where you feel this in your body. You know you only have 30 seconds of it, so stay in control. Exhale on the way up. 10 seconds to go. Nice and slow, whip. Bring those hips all the way underneath your shoulders, and 1. Nice work. Okay, from here we're going to go into a side plank. Okay, so a side plank on the right side first. So your right elbow is going to get down on the ground. And then what you're going to do, you can either choose to go onto your knee and hold that plank like this, or you can come up onto your toes. Totally up to you. I personally like to be in control of the plank. So we're going to go 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other. All right? So we're holding it here, making sure our hips are stacked on top of each other, our shoulders are stacked on top of each other. 15 seconds, we'll get funky with it on the second round through. Okay, nice work. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whip it around, other side. So come down up onto your elbow, so your elbow's directly underneath your shoulders are stacked and your arms up. Hips are stacked on top of each other. And you want to try and feel it in your obliques because that's where we're working. Nice. Good job. 15 seconds here. We're going to do some arm movements on the next round through. Nice work, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now that we have those obliques switched on, we're going to grab our weights. If you don't have the weights, you can, like we always have, any resistance, so you can grab filled up water bottles, whatever you like. We're going to go into a kneeling position, and then we're going to go into a runner's movement. Okay, so I want you to mimic, you can do this without weights as well, what you do in running, okay? So I'll put the weights down for a second. With running, you know, you want to make sure that your arms stay in their chambers, okay? So the left arm stays on the left side, the right arm stays on the right, so we never cross the arms. Thumbs stay up. So with this movement, you want thumbs to shoulders, knee, you're pretty much buffing your nails on your hips, okay? So if you don't have weights, all I want you to do is this for that 45 seconds. If you do have weights, or you feel like you have like little weights, not too big, obviously, we're not here to do bicep curls, but you can mimic that movement with the weights. Okay, 5 seconds, I've talked my way through this. Keep going nice and fast. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, I like the buffing the nails. That's probably the best way. So we never want to see you cross over when you're running. You stay midline of the body, right to left. Okay, 10 seconds, and we get to start that all over again. I'm going to pop a weight in for my deadlift. So if you have a weight, please join me. If you feel comfortable where you are and you're learning and growing there, stay there. Okay? We're on in 5 seconds. Grab the weight on the right side. We're planting that left foot onto the ground. Single leg deadlift first. 2 more rounds of this. 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back and down. Micro bend in that left leg. Let's hinge from the hips. Lean forward. Feel a stretch on that left side. And then draw the knee all the way up to hip height. Okay, if you feel like you're getting a little wobbly, you can tap to center on the way down. And then go for number 2. Remember, 30 seconds each side here. So you do have time to really switch on those stabilizing muscles. Good. Because we've switched on the glutes, you could probably feel it in the glutes as well. Nice work. 10 more seconds. Back should be nice and flat. Do not round the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it. See how many you can do. Each side with control. I always like to make sure, even though it's 30 seconds each side, I like to make sure that I do even reps on each side. Hinge it down. We're going to be masters at balancing on one leg by the time I'm finished with you. 5 seconds, 1 more rep. Nice. 2 and 1. I'm going to keep my weight for these reverse lunges, and I'm going to do a front rack. So I'm going to bring my elbows into either side of my body and rack the weight at the front. We're off in 5 seconds. 2, 1. 30 seconds each side. Let's go. Reverse lunge. Whip it in. 1, 2. Keep that knee stable. It doesn't go over the toe. 4, 5. Nice. Last one. Other side. I feel that weight and I like it. I'm driving through my heel on the way up. Hips are coming underneath my shoulders. Just like we do in those glute bridges. You almost thrust those hips forward. 15 seconds to go. Last 5. And I got to do 1 more to make it even on each side. And done. Good job. Okay, down onto your side plank. This time we're going to move those arms, okay? So side plank, set it up for me onto the knee, or you can come up, totally up to you. And what we're going to do is wrap that arm right around, like we did in the warm-up. This time we're not doing a thoracic rotation, we're actually getting into that core control. Whip it up. Or you're here. Like I said, you can get onto that knee and make sure that you really feel it in your core. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Nice work. I'm going to start up on my toes, cross the legs, or you can stack them, totally up to you. And let's go, whip it. 2. Did you count how many arm sweeps you did? Nice work. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring it down, coming into those runner's arms. Okay, half kneeling position. Maybe you switch what foot you put forward from last time. Okay, buffing the hands. I'm going to start with no weights and then end with weights. The shoulders back and down, running torso. 3, 2, thumb up. Let's go. Thumb to shoulder, looking straight ahead. Sprinting move, but we also need that in our ultra marathons and trails. You need to know how to switch gears. Nice. I'm going to do this one all the way through with no weights because it feels good. 10 seconds. Buff the nails. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice work. Now I want you to put that into your sprints when you're doing your hill sprints or your different sprinting games that we play. You have 30 seconds and then we have one more round and you're done. Finished. The question is, are you going to introduce some weight or are you comfortable where you are? That's up to you. I'm not in your living room or at the gym with you, so stay within your limits, but I suggest that you might want to up the weight if you can, or the reps. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Micro bend in that left leg. Deadlift. Last round. 1, 2. This is always the trick, is are you getting better at the stability of being on one leg? Or are you fatigued and you're wobbling a little bit more? Nice work. Remember, you can, if you are wobbling, tap in the middle. Don't do the knee drive. Stay within your comfort zone. Quality over quantity here. 2 and 1. Switch sides. Micro bend in that right knee. Let's go down. Stay in control. 1, 2. Back nice and straight. Keep the core on. 3. Where are you looking? Are you looking at one spot on the floor? Because that's going to help you. 5 seconds here. 2 and 1. Nice. Good job. I'm going to grab another weight for this reverse lunge because I'm feeling Olympic. I hope you join me. All right, 30 seconds each side. Starting in 5 seconds. Left foot is going to stay planted on the ground. Right foot is on the slider. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Slide it back. Whip it up. 2, 3. Nice. Remember counting your reps. So you know how many you do in 30 seconds. Whip those hips forward. 10 seconds. How low are you getting? Are you driving through that heel to get those glutes activated? Last one. Hold it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whip it up. Nice. Other side. Very good. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds. Exhale on the way up. 20 seconds to go. Whoop, slidey slide. Last 10. Let's go down for one more and hold it, okay? Go down and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Push those sliders to the side. We're down on the ground for that side plank. Side plank, bringing the dip into it this time, okay? So the dip, you can put your hands on your hips or you can keep your hand up in the sky. That's totally up to you. The dip is you're going to bring your hips down and then dip it up, okay? So make sure your hips are stacked and we're going to dip down and then up. So you're really using that right glute to get your hips up. Dip it down, back up. Nice work. You want to feel it in your external obliques, internal, and that glute med. It's all switching on. 3, 2, 1. Nice. And notice how I didn't go up on my toes that time because it's better on your knees. Okay, let's go. Other side. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips, and let's go. Dip it. 2, 3. I have to do 12 on this side to match my other side. Good job. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Good job. All right, runner's arms. Runner's arms. I'm going to use the weights this time. Right knee's going to go forward just to be a little bit different. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Remember what I said, thumbs to shoulders. Buff the nails on the hips, keeping right to right side, left to left on your arms. Core on. Hips don't move. Nice work. 10 seconds. Faster. If you have no weights, go faster. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Good job. Grab a drink. And then we are going to get into some explosive movements. A little plyo to end your day. Plyo and core. So grab a quick little drink and then get ready. How does the body feel? Do you feel your core? Do you feel your legs? They should feel pretty good. Okay, we are going to go into a lunge jump. Okay, so a lunge jump is like a split jump. So that lunging movement, swapping over. Okay, lunging movement, swapping over. So you're trying to get off the ground and get into a jump. If that's too much for you today, I want you to quickly step back. Okay, quickly step back, left to right. Okay, so it's a fast movement. All right, so we have that for 20 seconds, and then we have 10 seconds off. And then we're going into a core movement, okay? So into some bicycles for 20 seconds. All right, we have 3 rounds. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lunge jumps. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Trying to get as high as you can and as low. All right? Just 20 seconds. All right? 10 seconds to go. Testing that leg strength now. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake those legs out and lie on the ground for me. So let's lie on your back. And what I want you to do is think opposite elbow to opposite knee. So head comes up, opposite elbow, opposite knee, right leg lowers down to the ground. And then we're switching over. All right, 20 seconds here. Let's go. Let's get moving and grooving if that feels good for you. If that's a little bit too much, don't straighten the leg, just bend it. Okay, keep the bend in the leg. All right, you do you. 10 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Riding a bicycle, runner's arms, we're doing it all today. That's round 1. You have 2 to go. 2 rounds to go. 5 seconds. Lunge jump. Stay with me, okay? 2, 1. Let's go. Split it. Move those arms. Keep them left to right. 20 seconds. Good job. Remember I said you can reverse lunge, but if you can jump, even better. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, on the ground. Bicycles. You gotta get that core nice and strong. Okay, head up, legs up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really slow it down this time. Try and bring the elbow all the way to the knee. No strain on the neck, because we have our fingertips there to guide. And then in 3 seconds, we're gonna go fast for 5 seconds. And let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Lovely. One more round, and then we can cool down, I promise. Okay, 5 seconds, lunge jumps into bicycles. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. How low can you get? Keep that torso nice and straight. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, be honest, who stayed with me and who left me on the lunge jumps? If you left me, I'm just so sad. One day you can do all of them with me, but if you stayed with me, thank you. Bicycles, last one. 3, 2, knees up, arms up, let's go. Slow first. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Get that core switched on. In 5 seconds, we're going to go fast, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 2, nice. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go done. Ooh, that's a burner. Lovely. Okay, don't bother getting up unless you need a drink. I'm gonna cool you down. So bring that right knee into your chest. Wrap it around your rib cage. Interlock your fingers. It should be in the bottom of your knee. So we're now stretching in through the hips. You should be trying to get that oxygen in. Heart rate's a little high. Hopefully you have a little sweat going on. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, try and pull that knee in tighter to your chest. Nice. This time you're going to breathe in through your nose. And then exhale for me. You're going to go over, bring that right knee over to the left side of your body. Lower back stretch. Bring the right arm extended out to the right side and look towards that right arm. Nice work. That left leg is nice and straight. trying to get the knee to the ground. I understand that can be hard for some people. And if it is, it's something that you should practice. We tend to steer away from the exercises that are hard, but it's actually the only way that we get better is by doing the things that we are not as good at. I think children do this too. They don't like to do things that they're not good at. But the more that we practice, the better we become. Okay, let's go back onto our back now. Right leg extends out, left knee comes in, wrap it around the rib cage, interlock the fingers. The top of that shin bone. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale for me. Pull it in tighter as you exhale. Nice deep breath in through the nose. We're going to wrap that knee over to the right side of the body now. I'm trying to get a stretch in the lower back. Left arm reaches out. Eyes follow the hand. Good job. Take a nice deep breath here. And exhale. Good stretch on the back. All right, roll that back over. Let's bring both knees into the chest now. So you can grab the top of your shin bones with your hands. You can reach your arms around and grab your elbows. Just make sure you lie back on the floor. Spine's nice and straight. Head's on the floor. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And out. One more. Slowly roll your body over to the left side for me and come on up. Sit onto your knees, okay, and separate your heels. Let your butt sit back into your heels. Raise your arms up for me, interlock your fingers and push up. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, pull to the left, stretching that left side. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, come back to center. One more breath here, in through the nose. Move to the right. As you exhale, really reach. And bring the arms down, roll the shoulders back. Nice work. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a great workout and you are enjoying this program. See you next time.